Last night's rioting much more limited geographically than Tuesday, but probably more intense and sustained across several hours. At least 500 gathered to attack riot police in Glengormley, north of Belfast. Plainly organised, told to wear black and masks, told not to film anything to hinder police investigations. The police responded to rocks, petrol bombs and burning barricades with water cannon and fired 20 baton rounds. They say they arrested 16 people.
People have been terrified. I mean, imagine masked thugs coming to your door in the middle of the night, telling you to get out, trying to set fire to your house. It's very hard to overstate the impact that it has, obviously on those who have experienced that, but also on the rest of the ethnic minority community living here in Northern Ireland, contributing in so many ways, because they think, are we next?
Well, I think you can't escape the reality that a lot of the tensions and the horrific attacks on family homes, the burning out of homes, the attacking of buses, police cars, or all our first responders has happened in the main and loyalist communities. I don't think anybody can divorce from that. I put it directly to the Chief Constable who is involved in terms of are there loyalist paramilitaries involved. That's something which they say they continue to assess.
A hijacked van rammed into a garden wall, engine still running. The distraught owner standing nearby, phoning for help. Understandably, he didn't want to be filmed.
The police here have clearly got the situation contained, even though they've been under a barrage of rocks and objects like that for some hours now. Gradually pushing the rioters further and further down this road, and that is, of course, in the opposite direction from a hotel just up the road there, which is known to house a number of immigrants.
Police feared that had been the target of these protests, and they fought long and hard to protect it. An empty bungalow set alight. Mrs. O'Neill had lived here for a long time with her husband, a decorated war veteran with the British Army. Access hindered by the rioting, it took the fire service some time to arrive. The road here littered with casings from police baton rounds. Garden patios ripped up to chuck at police lines. But earlier, looking on, plenty of people supporting all this, and not shy to say so.
I support them. I do, I support them. So we do, and what they're doing, because we've had enough.
The reason why we're on the streets is because of violence. We're not to be violent. Violence has brought us onto the streets. You get me?
The Police Federation of Northern Ireland condemned the violence today in unusually strong terms.
General disorder and the forced relocation of innocent families should leave us shamed and angry. Violent, racist and fascist lawbreakers offer nothing but hopelessness and mindless thuggery.
Police confirmed today lists are being circulated online giving out addresses of houses where immigrants live. A loyalist estate close to last night's violence. New flags, a new point to make. This in one of the least ethnically diverse areas of the UK. And with that, health officials pointing to a catalogue of intimidation of hospital staffers, nurses, all because of colour and nationality.
We have workers who have been intimidated in their homes, burnt out of their homes. We've had people to move. Local communities have set up evacuation points. We have workers who've been followed to and from work. We have vigilantes out on the streets, stopping cars, particularly outside hospitals, challenging people, checking on their ethnicity. We have a great deal of fear.
The victim of Monday's attack, Stephen Ogilvie, is understood to remain in an induced coma. As the rioting continued last night, we caught up with Alison, who knows Stephen well, nicknamed Shaggy, and is well liked.
Shaggy wouldn't have fought back.
Shaggy?
Everybody knows him as Shaggy. He's quite a vulnerable character. He would be around a lot of like the homeless and the vulnerable that are around the city. Everybody would have looked out for Shaggy. He's just such a lovable rogue, you know.
A lovable rogue?
Yeah, a lovable rogue, that's what we say. You know, and he would not harm a fly. He would literally, you know, he would run away from anything.
Piling up here, physical, political, reputational and economic damage to this city and beyond. The current show in Belfast's venerable Opera House cancelled because some of the cast now feel too intimidated to perform.